It's David with you on MRX channel. Don't forget to like this video, share it to your beautiful family and friends, and to as many people as possible as you would share it to. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to always be updated with each and every new video that I'm gonna upload on my YouTube channel. Now today's topic is very exciting. It's gonna throw your mind and of course excite your nerves. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Watch this video to the very end as I present to you the 3 lies we are taught in school. Lie number 1. Evolution simply states that we human beings originated or come from the ape-like line or ape-like creature. But is that really true? Well, if it's in the Bible, we want it. If it's not in the Bible, it's not for us. Now, let me take you to the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26-27. When you read verse 26, it speaks of God making man in his own image. In his own image. We human beings do not originate from the ape-like creatures, and of course we are made in God's image, not the ape made in God's image. That is a big sin, and it should be something that should be banned. And of course, to my teachers who taught me, who are teaching many people out there, they should really take this to consideration and give it a cautious thought before they make such statements. And of course, I know it's not them, but of course they're teachers. They are making us, or just making those statements enter into our head like boom. We're not supposed to say that. That is a definite lie. Now you must ask yourself, does the ape have authority or dominion over its fellow creatures? A big note to that. Another question you must simply ask yourself, if we human beings come from the ape-like creatures, why do the apes still exist? It's a weird question, a funny question, and of course, I would simply say the person who came up with such a statement was not thinking straight. That person was not thinking right. Pardon me if it may concern anyone in any negative way. If this might hurt anyone, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I'm just trying to put things right or set things right. These statements should not be promoted. These statements must be banned. These statements must not be allowed. Man does not evolve or come from the ape-like creature. We are made in the image of God. We are made in the likeness of God, and God gave authority and dominion to us over the living creatures, not the ape. The ape statement is all false. The ape statement must be banned. The ape statement is not true. The ape statement is demonic. The ape statement is satanic. It must be banned. Lie number 2. This is actually come from geography. What we're taught in school. The sun rises from the east and sets in the west. But is that really true? No. The sun neither rises nor sets in whatsoever direction. The sun has always, is always, and will always be exactly what it is. It's actually the rotation of the earth that makes the sun look like it's actually moving. But in real sense, or in the real case, the sun is at a static position or in a static action. The same rotation of the earth makes the sun look as if it's moving, but that's what actually causes the day and night, because as there's half part of the earth which is the sun part, that's where the light is, and the other part that is away from the sun, that is where the darkness is. So in common sense, in actual sense, the sun neither rises nor sets in whatsoever direction. Now before I proceed, I would like you to listen to this.
You will see the sun appear on the horizon as though it is rising from the water. What is really happening is that Earth is rotating and exposing your location to the sun. When a region begins spinning away from the sun's light, the sun appears to set or fall slowly. If you stand on the same beach once the sun has set, you might notice the sky growing darker. This happens because the area where you are standing is rotating away from its light source. As Earth rotates, one half of the planet faces away from the sun for about 12 hours. Although Earth takes 24 hours to rotate on its axis, it moves in another way.
That is exactly it. The sun neither rises nor sets in whatsoever direction, but furthermore, it's the rotation of the earth that makes the sun look like it's rising and setting. But in common sense, the sun is actually where it was, is, and will continuously be, because it is in a static position. The sun has got no probabilities of moving. The sun will always be in a static position. Now I pray, hope, and trust that you've got a point or two from this one. Now stay with me as I present to you the last point, the last lie we are taught in school. Stay with me if you're enjoying this.
Let's learn about breathing and the respiratory system today. Humans breathe through something called the respiratory system. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. This process is called respiration. Breathing happens automatically, and every day we breathe about 20,000 times. The windpipe divides into two parts, and each of these enters the lungs, dividing into tinier branches called the bronchioles. They end in alveoli that are tiny air sacs within the lungs where the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. It's surrounded by capillaries. The oxygen passes through these air sacs and travels through the walls of capillary into the bloodstream. At the same time, carbon dioxide flows from the bloodstream into the air sacs, where it gets breathed out of the body.
That is exactly it. Carbon dioxide is a very, very intoxicating gas, and hence putting a mask over our mouth and face prevents us from breathing in the much needed oxygen that we need. Be mindful that when we are breathing out carbon dioxide and that carbon dioxide finds that there is a barrier over our nose and mouth, the same carbon dioxide will go in, and hence during the process of exchanging the carbon dioxide and oxygen from the lungs into the blood and from the blood into the lungs, it is only that's going to be carbon dioxide which will cause the carbon dioxide level to be very high in the blood, and hence this might lead to the sudden collapsing of the victim, and which might also lead to the sudden death of that same person. Carbon dioxide is very, very intoxicating, and hence which is exactly why I said relationship between masks and of course the breathing process. I'm not sure if I should place it in a way or form of line, or maybe specifically an ignorant way of applying what we were told or what we know. Thank you for watching this video to the very end, and of course don't forget to like this video, share it to as many people as possible as you can share it to, subscribe, hit the bell icon to always be updated with each and every new video that I'm gonna upload on my YouTube channel. And of course, let me hear from you. Drop your comments in the comment section. Any queries, any questions, any suggestions, anything. I'll be very, very humbled to get back to you. And of course, thank you very much for watching this video once more to the very end. God bless you.